Another day, another Meghan Markle scandal. This time it's the great As Ever NYC fiasco, and Lady Colin Campbell is not holding back. Lady C absolutely tore into Meghan for what appears to be yet another case of her trampling over someone else's hard work. Because why create something original when you can just borrow someone else's idea and slap your name on it, right? Lady C did not come to play when she roasted Meghan's latest attempt at branding. Is she planning to flush Mark Kolsky of As Ever NYC down one of the 16 lavatories she has a need for in Montecito? She asked, absolutely sending it. Given how full of brown stuff Meghan is, Lady C may just be onto something. The audacity of the woman. As Ever NYC, a fashion brand founded by Mark Kolsky and Astrid Dahl in 2015, has spent nearly a decade building their brand. But now, thanks to Meghan's trademark ignorance, they're suddenly being forced to fight for their name in court. Because, of course, Meghan's world revolves around Meghan. Everyone else? Collateral damage. Let's take a moment to appreciate the brilliance of Meghan's legal and PR team. A simple Google search could have told her that As Ever NYC already exists. And oh look, they even have a major collaboration with Madewell, a well-established clothing brand in the US. Does Meghan really think they're just going to hand over their brand name because she waltzed in and declared it hers? The best part? As Ever NYC's Instagram following shot from 800 to 10,000 overnight thanks to this mess. Talk about the best PR boost ever. Maybe they should send Meghan a fruit basket, but not one of her overpriced brandless jams. And let's not forget Netflix, the ever-suffering enabler of this disaster. They must be thrilled to see their star humanitarian making headlines yet again for all the wrong reasons. As Lady C pointed out, this blunder is bound to be a massive headache for Netflix's legal team. Did Meghan inform them about the trademark issue? Probably not. Did Netflix's own legal team bother to check? Who knows? But one thing is certain. If Netflix wasn't regretting their deal with Meghan before, they sure as hell are now. If the As Ever NYC team plays this right, they could really make things uncomfortable for Meghan. Instead of rolling over, they should make Netflix and Madame Markle squirm, dragging out negotiations for as long as possible. Meghan's not exactly in a position of power here. If anything, she's backed into a corner with her name on the line and Netflix watching with increasing frustration. The irony of it all? Meghan loves to paint herself as a champion of small businesses, a modern-day Mother Teresa in a designer dress. Yet here she is, once again, bulldozing over the very people she pretends to support. And the Eat the Rich crowd is not going to let her get away with it. Stealing from independent designers while posing as a humanitarian? Not a great look, Meg. Lady C nailed it when she asked, why is it that everything that woman does somehow tramples on the rights of others? Excellent question. One Meghan has yet to answer. In a twist of fate, As Ever NYC might just come out of this stronger than ever. We could be witnessing a rare event, the reverse Markleade, where instead of crashing and burning, the actual victim of Meghan's antics ends up thriving. Who knew that getting dragged into a Markle mess could be the best thing to ever happen to a brand? Meanwhile, Meghan is left with yet another PR disaster, another tarnished reputation, and yet another example of why she and Harry are hemorrhaging public goodwill faster than they can cash in on their dwindling celebrity status. And as for poor Harry, you can practically hear the exasperated sighs coming from Montecito. Has might be realising once again that his wife has an unparalleled talent for stepping in it. So, what's next? Will Netflix finally wise up and cut their losses? Will Meghan rebrand again? Maybe this time she'll go with As Never, which would at least be a more accurate description of how often she comes up with her own ideas.